So unexpectedly, somebody has a new home. And I said unexpectedly because Tuesday was not the snake I thought would sell first. So he's going to be going out towards the end of the month. He's on hold. So I'm just going to give him a few more feedings. He was actually supposed to go out next week, but things happened down south, as you know, with the hurricane and a certain biolab explosion and fire. So this is one of his last feedings with me. Probably has like maybe 2 more to go. And then he will be shipping off to his new home. And I hate to see him go, but I can't keep them all. Are you going to eat that? Are you going to eat that, baby? No, maybe so. This is actually a slightly larger meal than I'm used to giving him. He's going to want to fill him out. And we're like 1 day late on feeding them, but I was kind of overdoing it anyways. Good boy. You're so cute. I'm gonna miss you, little Tuesday. You're such a good boy. And such a good eater. All 7 of these babies have been good eaters. And I just have to find time to take pictures of the other 25. Yeah, 25. Well, no, not 25, because let me see, it's going to be 29, because I'm holding back at least 6, probably. One of them's already picked out. Suppose I can show him off. Well, no, I can't. Tuesday. This thing is barely deep enough to fit in here. They have like half an inch gap in order to get into these holes, these gravy boats that I saved from KFC. That I modified as Humid Hides. That's one thing that, now that I'm saying it, that's one thing I have to let his future owner know, is that he loves his Humid Hide a lot. All 3 of these babies here, in fact, all 7 of the babies that came from my first clutch love their Humid Hides. They spend their 90% of their time in there. I can't blame them. Anyways, here's the guy that I decided to keep. Where is he? Is it this one? Yeah, I called him Comet because of his pattern. So you won't be seeing him in videos for sale unless I change my mind and decide to hold somebody else back. Where are you, baby? He's got a little bit of an attitude problem too, and he musks me. He likes to fling poop. Hi, baby. But if you can see, I mean, I can't because my face is being blocked by the camera, but he's got these nice little streaks following his Conda spots all the way down his back. It makes him look unique. He's not the most contrasty or bright, but he's a nice medium in between. And for me, that's okay. Oh, you're being nice today? Well, let me just set this down here so I can change the focus of the camera. There he is. Huh. Yeah, normally I get hissed at. And he'll hiss in the cobra hood, and he's a really good shot with his poop. I don't mean while I'm holding him, like he's gotten my mouth a couple times by being from the back of his bin. He just winds that tail up like a slingshot and flings it. It's gross. It smells bad, but I gotta admire his aim and accuracy. He's a cutie, yes you were. Gorgeous pattern. His brothers are prettier, but like I said, he's a nice in-between for pattern and coloration. At least for me. Being colorblind, it's kind of hard to tell who's the best. No, you can't come out. You can't come out. No. I'm noticing the ones with the streaky patterns like to do this nonsense where they come out too. They're really adventurous. Who else can I show off? What the? Oh, geez, I forgot that was there. You alright, buddy? You getting it? He's getting it. Let me see if somebody else is up to it. She just ate, though. Yeah, the claw machine girl. I'm tempted to hold her back. She was the largest hatchling from Gabby's clutch this year. But she's had some hiccups with eating. She's wanted me to do this up and down game with her. She's now eating off the tongs, kind of. We still have to play games, but she's big, gorgeous, and beautiful. I don't even know if she's had her first shed yet, but she is very contrasty, a very contrasty Arctic. And like like I've been saying, I'm a sucker for thick saddles, and she has them. She's also a poop flinger, so I have to make sure I don't irritate her too much. She's got a good facial structure, and I lost her down to the floor. Like I said, losing them. This is why I have this bath mat down here. It's a nice plush thing. Baby, please don't. Okay. I got you. Nope, lost her down to the ground again. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here. I'm feeling her. I can't see her. There we go. Okay. All right, enough stressing you out. You just ate. Go on. Little stinker. But yeah, she's pretty. If she weren't a normal, I'd probably hold her back. But I gotta save space for the Condas, even though I'm not a Conda fan. I'm still not. It's not my thing unless they look like Alice. Alice had the best Conda pattern ever. Just a regular reduced pattern with very circular spots, spaced at perfect intervals. So really sad I no longer have her. Unfortunately, none of her babies really received that trait of nice circular reduced pattern spots, but now he's getting it. Now he's at least down in there. But you know, my future breeding plans with them is, since they're all 100% het Toffee Glow. Yeah, this guy. Oh, he came out. Hey, baby. Since they're all 100% het Toffee Glow, I gotta find a male and a female from outside their genetic gene pool, aka meaning not related, to breed them within the future. But I'm thinking normals without Conda, because if anyone's going to pass down Conda, I want it to be actually them, to see if we can get back to those circular spots and not have it be influenced from outside Conda line breedings or genetic influence. This is my baby who is not eating on his own. He's been force-fed. However, I had an extra mouse today, or I overcounted, so I was like, I'll wave it around in front of his face, even though he only ate 2 days ago. And he started paying attention to it. And before, he's always just pressed his face up to the food and been unable to open his mouth or unwilling. So I've had been force-feeding him pinky heads. But this time, he actually opened his mouth and got his mouth on it by himself. He darted towards it and tried to grab it. So that's a good sign. That's a really good sign that he kind of wanted to eat by himself. But possibly the trauma from being force-fed, the second that he tasted it, he paused and then he took his mouth off of it and backed up. So I think I might give him a chance to try and eat on his own without force-feeding him for like a week, and if it doesn't work, we'll go back. So I'm worried about him. You want to bite my finger as a show of faith? Yeah. So right now he is smaller than the runt. He's fluctuating between 3.9 grams and 4.5 grams every time I force feed him. So I'd like him to get some weight. I'd like him to be large enough that he can take down any size pinky I can give him without problems. Because right now he would have problems. He's a pretty boy though. As you can see though, I mean, he's probably the closest to his mother in pattern, except for like this one conjoined streak here on his back. His spots are almost circular, so I'd really like him to survive. I hope he starts eating on his own, and I hope in the future he can pass down his genetics. Although I've heard some breeders will not breed babies that they have to force feed because they think that that is an inheritable trait, and you don't want to have to deal with like 60 babies, possibly, if the mother double clutches, that all need to be force fed. So, you know, let's take one more look at Tuesday. Of course, my air conditioning decided to turn on right now to ruin the video sound, and he's done. Good boy. Okay. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. I love you. Get some rest.